Hello, my friends. Your boy Seth here, bringing you a quick look at Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire, which is available now on the Nintendo Switch. We are looking at the Nintendo Switch version of the game, of course. Big thanks to the publisher, PQube, who provided us a code to check it out and show it off to y'all. Just want to kind of give you a quick look at the game and show you what it's all about. Tell you what I like about it so far, what I don't like about it so far, and kind of get into it here. This is a very, I would describe this as a sort of Skies of Arcadia-esque RPG, maybe a little bit of Advance Wars flavor in there, maybe some Dragon Ball flavor in there. I definitely like the design of these. Like, this looks like a Toriyama designed plane, right? Just that sort of like rounded capsule thing. Like, this looks to me like a Toriyama design. Even the characters have a little bit of that, you know, Dragon Ball energy to them a little bit. And anyway, this is a neat little game. It's available now as you're watching this. In fact, I think there's like a 10% launch window discount. So if you do like what you see here, there's a purchase link in the video description so you can check that out. But yeah, I have done like the first hour or so. I basically got off of the like tutorial area of the game, and I don't want to. I'm kind of glad that I played the first hour or so to kind of get my feet wet with the game, but also so I didn't like spoil too much of like the opening events of the game, because the game is way more narrative heavy actually than I was expecting. So essentially, like, we're picking up like right after the kind of tutorial. The events of the game have kicked off and have sent us to this like kind of other island that is like outside of the scope of our hometown. We had to, for reasons I won't spoil, leave our hometown, and now we're here in this other place looking for some of our other friends who escaped as well. So we're gonna kind of like see what's up here. Percy, did you just come out of the forest? I lost my grandson there. I promised myself it would never happen again. Again? I stay here every day to stop people, especially kids, going in there. It's easy to get lost. There are hidden caves and holes in the ground that a fully grown man might disappear into. Well, you're not going to stop me if you don't mind. I'm just going to run right past. So, the main character here, Glenn, this is Theo, one of the other party members, and right now they're kind of talking about the escape. Again, I don't want to spoil too much because there's weirdly a lot to spoil here. The game actually has, again, just more narrative than I expected it to have. There's character stuff going on. There's death even going on. Some pretty like serious themes. They clearly wanted to tell like an emotional narrative with this. Oh wow, look at this. Now, we're playing the Switch version of the game, and one of the things that you might notice even just watching it, like, it has some of those Switch drawbacks, right? Like, the resolution's kind of low. But honestly, like, the frame rate's pretty good. Like walking around, it doesn't feel bad or anything like that. One of my biggest complaints with the game so far is actually the camera. I don't know how well this is coming across in my gameplay here, but, like, the camera is weirdly like squirrely. Like it's very, and in fact I even had to go in and like turn the sensitivity down, which is not normally. I have to do the opposite in games. Like normally I have to turn the sensitivity up, but like even with the sensitivity at like half, it's still just very like squirrely and kind of all over the place, and you're always having to like kind of reset it. It's I don't know, and then like when you're, and I'm sure we'll see some of this, but when you're actually flying your craft, the camera is actually kind of busted. They're you know, my only big complaints of the game so far are like polish complaints, and this is like a, you know, a game by a small team. This is an indie game, right? So it's the kind of thing that can hopefully be polished out with like patches and stuff later, because I do think they have something kind of cool going on here. We're looking for our friends here in this port town. I like the music. I like the art. I like the way everything kind of looks. What's going on over here? There's like some chests hanging out here. Can I look at this? The lighting on these made me feel like I could kind of interact with it. Oh, here's our friends here. Gullivan. So this is Micah and Ren, two of our friends here. They don't realize that I just walked like straight up on them. You're here. There's like a little bit of an implied love interest between these two, between Ren and Micah. Or at least like Ren likes Micah. I don't know if Micah likes Ren, like that sort of thing. I like their designs, right? Like I like the character designs. We thought nobody escaped from the city. Took my dad's scout and dived into the wind walls. Yeah, another kind of like setup thing with the story, like there's like wind currents and stuff that like some of the smaller aircraft can't withstand. So he got kind of swept away in the wind, trying to escape. We don't have any money, so you can't help us. Thanks for nothing, you greedy old man. I think I deserve that. We don't have to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you if I'm from Blossom. Word is that the Alliance attacked Blossom, and Occupation Force now controls it. Who knows who might overhear us on the pier? Good point. Look at this guy. Yeah. I like the sort of like world that they have set up. I like the art and stuff like that. Not dead yet. What's that? Let me actually look at it. Is that like a piece of like what's the deal there? Not dead yet. Okay, it's just it's basically like a revive item, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So we've got our inventory here. This is pretty standard stuff. Consumables. This is like a little readout of like our equipment and stuff like that. Arts, the stuff as we level up, we get more arts, like basically special abilities to use in combat. Quest log. Now here we go, a world map. You can easily get lost in sky oceans. Using the map is crucial for any sailor of the skies. Okay, good to know. We got layers for different altitudes, okay. Alright. Good to know. So yeah. That was my first time looking at the... I don't think I had access to that in the tutorial area. Okay. Well, let's head over to the residential area and talk away from the ears of the prying Alliance. Look at this dude. Is this like his bodyguard? The dude in like poncho? Kind of like a sombrero going on. His name is literally Poncho. Ships! What? Don't mind him. He hit his head during a storm and now that's the only thing he's able to say. Good sailor, though. Wow. Alright, so we're going to catch Gullivan up on our story, I guess. They referred to Mira a few times. Mira, I think, is... It's either my mom's name, or it's like the person who... It's... Because it's confusing, because there's Mira and then there's Minerva. I think Minerva was the person who trained us, and I think Mira is my mom. I think. Okay. Ships. Ships. Can you take us there? For Mira, anything, but the Kiesel fracture is no place for big ships. Do you have air jets? Yep, we do have some air jets. Yeah, I don't know how much this is coming through, but something I've also noticed. I don't know how much this is coming through in the video. The character portraits are like weirdly low resolution, at least on the Switch version of the game, and there have been some of the in-game cutscenes that have also been, like, it's been kind of inconsistent. Like, the opening cutscene when you, like, boot up the game, which I didn't show here because it's kind of long, but the opening cutscene when you boot up the game is fine, but then there are other cutscenes in the game that are, like, also kind of low res, and I don't really know why that is. I actually waited, we've had the game for a little while, but I waited to record the video because I wasn't sure if there was going to be like a day one patch or something like that, that maybe fix some of that stuff. But as far as I can tell, there's not. So I tried to put my best foot forward there. But you know, there's my biggest complaints with the game so far are just little tiny polish issues like that. The game itself is cool. I like kind of what they're doing, but you know, maybe just needs a couple patches to really clean some stuff up. All right, so we're going to the Kiesel Fracture, I guess. He's got this big ship, and we've got our little air jets to navigate, so hopefully we can kind of show you how some of this navigation stuff works. Loads, I would say, are somewhat frequent, but they're pretty quick. Like, they're not that long, all things considered. Like, so you're already through it. There's several dead ends and confusing turns. Mirror's hideout is located in the center of the rock clusters. Okay. Find the right passage and we'll find her. Cool, we got our whole party here. Okay. So, we are now piloting our air jet, and this is another kind of weird polish thing. I don't know if y'all can hear it. There's kind of like above all the audio in the mix, like the sound of the enemies in the area just plays on a loop. A little weird. And again, I don't know if you can tell how weird and fidgety the camera is. Like, it like goes up like a notch at a time. It's very strange. Anyway, we can press forward on the stick to increase our speed, and then we use the right stick for actual like movement and navigation. Press ZL to use Ren's Demolition on a locked object to destroy rocks and debris blocking your way. Okay. Press ZL to activate Mika's treasure sonar. Or Micah, I guess. I've been calling her Micah. Use this ability to reveal nearby treasures. Okay. There's her sonar. Picked up some enemies. So I'm sure we're going to have to engage with some enemies anyway. Imagine... Can we go through here at all? No, okay. Let's turn around. I didn't figure we'd be able to. It probably wants us to come through here so that we can actually, like, get into some combat or meet some people. Oh, is that something that we can blow up? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Doesn't look like I can blow that rock up. I guess not. Alright. Let's go through here. The camera is so, like, jittery and kind of busted in the... Like, if the camera was smooth, this would feel a lot better, like, moving around. If we get a hit on the enemies in the open combat, we get advantage coming into the combat. It's cool. So this is pretty standard stuff. We have advantage, so we get to attack first. During our turn, you can see on the bottom right there, sort of the turn order. I can do a standard attack. I can do a special, which costs my AP, which you can see down there. Every character has kind of like a preferred like element or whatever. So for Glenn here, it's like cold ammo and stuff, even though as I've leveled up, I also have hot ammo. But I guess we can do, let's do a cold attack to cause frostbite. There are also synergies that you can kind of set up with it as well. So she can heal, Theo can heal, and she also has a wind energy booster. I actually don't know who else has wind energy abilities. Maybe Micah does? No, she doesn't. She's just thunder. So we're just gonna boost her own Or no, you know what? Let's do a standard attack. Let's do a standard attack. All right, hot ammo, and let's put this on the other guy. And then charged ammo causes electrified. Why not? Let's see if we can really, and then we can hit go to go ahead and set the chain of events there. And again, you can see kind of what everybody's doing. There's a good readout of before you hit go. You can see there what everybody's going to do, how they're going to attack, who they're going to attack, and if the enemy, because we got the advantage on them, they're not going first, so we actually can't see what they're going to do. But normally we would be able to see what they're going to do. Okay, that kind of one-shotted him. Yeah, and these, by the way, these little, like, scenes here have been the only instance of, like, voice acting that I've seen in the game. Not that it matters, but... okay. You can check their status effect. Bullseye, which is what Fio has. Her next attack is going to be critical. So that's good. And she's got, I think it says 100% hit percentage, so that's good. Even though it didn't say that on my readout there, which is a little confusing. But it's fine because it's dead anyway. Then yeah, we get some levels there. We get some rewards. It's pretty standard. It's pretty like straightforward stuff. It's nothing too crazy. Look out, lizard hawks. We just fought some. It's gonna be okay. Oh, the threat scanner's on a cooldown, huh? That's interesting. Alright. I actually don't even remember where's the area we were even headed to. Also, there's a chest. We can shoot that open, get some money. I guess we were headed this way, huh? There's another chest up there. More lizard hawks, stay on guard. These guys seem kind of unavoidable. They're kind of like right there in our path, huh? Oh, what's that? Oh, C is, I guess, gonna target Micah. D is gonna target Fio, and then A and B are gonna target Glenn on this turn. So, good to know. Now, we could evade, which does a couple of things. In fact, let's just do that. The people who are getting attacked, let's evade, just to show off. Oh, I missed. Alright, so evading makes you a little harder to hit, and if I had more AP to regenerate, I would regenerate it also. But since I don't, it's fine. We can go ahead and start using our special attacks. And really, there's not like, to be honest, there's not a great reason to not use just a bunch of special attacks. Like, it's sort of just like a good thing. Pretty universally. I mean, like, you know, unless you're out of AP, which is pretty rare, I don't know why you wouldn't just use special attacks. I'm also not 100% sure what the bar at the top there, like it says neutral, advantage, and stuff like this, like depending on how well you do in the combat. I don't know exactly what governs that. I don't know if it's sort of like a Chained Echoes kind of scheme where there's like a risk reward and like a balance to that setup. That doesn't seem to be the case, but like right now, right, I have advantage, and so I think that just means that I'm pretty sure that just means that I cold attack minor damage. See, these guys, I can see the readout there. They're going to evade this turn, which might make them a little bit harder to hit. They have very little health anyway. So maybe just standard attacks are actually probably enough, especially since Fio's got Bullseye on her. And then maybe just in case. Nice. Okay, so that did one shot. It managed to survive, huh? Wow. I'm glad we double covered that. All right. Let's go ahead and take this one out. We have leverage since we started up early. We got the first hit, so you get the leverage. Let's go ahead and get y'all on these guys. Now, one thing that is interesting, I'm not 100% on this, they have little icons on them, and I don't know if they are weak to cold. Is that what that means? I guess so, because it said minus 40. Oh, maybe they're resistant to cold. Because it was plus 50 on the hot, so that makes sense. Glenn is just a little OP right now, so it didn't really matter that he was hitting them with something they were resistant to. Is this gonna, like, take me? See, it looks like a wind tunnel or something. Well, this does look to be a crashed ship here. I mean, that looks right. An oasis of calm in the middle of the storm, Kiesel Camp. No, yeah, look at this. We found you. Oh, Mira's the granny. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. So she's also another character that is very, like, especially her character portrait, like, that's a very, like, Akira Toriyama inspired design, right? So they also come from the hometown, and she's kind of like, yeah, the typical granny character, watches over and sees all the kids grow up, and there's a, like, we all had to pass, like, our pilot exam. Here we go, here's a little cutscene. Like, this looks nice, right? Like, these little brief animated cutscenes, those look nice. We escaped. It was all good. Yeah, so they're kind of talking about the events that you know, that led us here to where we are. It's kind of, you know, one of those things where it's implied that, like, the, you know, the mom kind of like sacrificed herself to get Glenn safe, and you know, who knows? Who knows? Like Mira says, there's still hope she survived. RPG stories have gone in stranger directions than this. Alright. This is kind of nice. I kind of like the little fireflies and stuff. Talk to your friends by the fire. I mean, isn't that what we were just doing? Let's talk to Micah here. Oh, there's a chest. Sob. Okay, what's wrong? You know, your mom. It's not fair, is it? This world, it's stupid and mean. Things always end up going wrong somehow. It does suck. I agree. But this is kind of what I mean. Like, the game has got more, like, narrative and character stuff than you might think. There seems to be some sort of, like, political intrigue, like the alliance that are supposed to be the good guys also are the ones that kind of attacked your town. And, like, yeah, Fio's here kind of talking about her insecurities at failing, like, you know, protecting the town and stuff, and yeah, I don't know. Like, you can't help but want, you know, things like voice acting for the characters, or even just some more voice lines outside of combat would go a long way. Even just some, like, Zelda style, like, noises when you talk to them, you know, something. And again, it is weird how the character portraits are a little, like, low res and stuff. Just, it's a little polish stuff is really it. The game is like almost there, you know. Anybody else? Who else do I need to talk to? Talk to them. I'm furious, lad, furious. Yeah, so the alliance maybe, you know, not the best. Why did they betray us and blah blah blah, right? All right, so we talked to Fred. Who are we missing? We've talked to everybody except for Granny, I guess, right? Mira? Okay. Who else? Like, who haven't I talked to? Did I talk to them all? Talk to your friends by the fire. I thought I did. Who else do I need to talk to? Oh, maybe I had more to say to him. So, Mira's mad that we just, like... Oh, here we go. So this gets Gullivan in on it here. They know each other. We just detected a trash pirate ship coming towards the Kiesel Fracture. Trash pirates here? They're pursuing an old order airship that has sustained heavy damage. We've decided to hide. There's no way we can fight them alone. Hello, my sweet dove. Ooh. It's been too long. Well, well, well. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go fight some trash pirates. That sounds good to me. Yeah, no, we're gonna fight. Let's go. I'm ready to fight some trash pirates. I'm not here to sit by a campfire and do nothing. Are you kidding me? Alright. Let's do this. Treasure. Pretty, they don't make you do any, like, oh, who's this? The summer stream? We're coming to help. I think we need a name. We'll assist you. Alright, let's do it. I have to defeat 18 trash pirates and Barboso's Ace Squad. Let's do it. Alright, let's see what these guys are up to. Oh, we've got Mira in our party right now. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Sounds good to me. Okay. I don't see any weaknesses or resistances here necessarily. I do have Arius Fire here now. That's cool. Kind of want to try that out. What's the deal with that? Turbo Wind. Wind Energy Heavy Booster. For Fair Wind, okay. Causes armored and... Alright. And something. Well, I guess I'll put that on Glenn because he's getting attacked twice here. I'm assuming that causes armored and rush. Is what that meant to say. She doesn't really have a lot of actual... Actually, let me redo... Whatever. Let's send it. Interesting that they got to attack first despite the fact that I had advantage. And that I hit them first. They still attacked first. A little weird. Okay, alright. So the transport is almost done for, so I think we could probably just have Fio, like, do a basic attack on it. Let's see. Let's do some cold damage and see if we can get frostbite on these guys here. Yeah, Fio could maybe take this guy out with just some basic stuff there. Maybe some hot ammo on the other guy. Or one of these other guys, since they've taken nothing. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I think that took it out. Alright, done. Cold ammo was a good move. I assume he would be resistant to that anyway, even if it did hit. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. So cold ammo is a good move because these dudes are attacking with fire anyway. So cold's good. Let's put a heal on Glenn there. Maybe just honestly, maybe just some basic stuff. Maybe just a basic attack for him to support Mira here. Because if these hit, it should be actually a one-shot. Thank you. Nice. That surprisingly did not take them out. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Good enough for me. Got some money. Got some levels. And we don't have to do like 18 encounters. We just have to defeat 18 total pirates. Which it seems like each encounter has, whatever, 4 or something like that. Cold energy strike for just minor damage. Does this do more damage, or is it more likely to hit or something than my cold ammo it does? It's not more likely to hit, and the cold ammo causes frostbite, so I don't understand why I wouldn't just use that. I did like having Tailwind on Glenn. That was nice. We'll probably just have him run, like, support. Just some backup damage, and, like, the people who can use cold damage, I think will. Send it. Nice. Okay, lightning on this guy. Miss. Loser. Very good. Nice. That went well. I dug that. Alright. Yeah, we'll do cold ammo again to this guy. I don't know. Nobody really took much damage there, so I might actually just have her do some support damage on this guy here. Because if Glenn's attack hits, that should one-shot that trash fighter. Oh, it missed. That sucks. Well, this guy should be... Wow, we're missing, like, everything. Please hit. Come on, Granny. Yeah, let's go. Alright. One last guy. Let's go ahead and just, like, give it everything we got. Cold ammo for everybody who can do cold ammo. Attack support for everybody who can't. Send it. This ought to... I mean, we ought to be able to take him out with this. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I like the combat. Like, it's simple, but, you know, it's effective. It works. There's this ace squad over here, I guess. Now... Is the purple actually like an optional objective? It might be. Oh, I think they got the jump on us. I heard like a little alarm there. I think maybe they actually got us. Seemed like it anyway. Do that. Go ahead and put Fairwind on Glenn again. Let's see if we can put Burning on the transport. Let's do that. See how this works out for us. Nice. Okay, so they got burning on now. Honestly, there you go. People do kind of level up like crazy in this game too, by the way, at least in the early game. Like, I'm still pretty early, but people are kind of leveling up like crazy, guys. This may actually just be an optional objective, but I don't mind going after an optional objective. Let's see, let's do this just standard cryo beam here. What, like, because that is technically the level 2 ability, and I'm curious, like, what the big difference is. Let's do some attack support just on the transport there. Yeah, I think there's a speed stat that also factors into the turn order. I think the game did mention that in the early game. Okay, yeah, I mean that does do a lot of damage. Alright. Seems pretty straightforward to me. Let's go ahead and do that again. That seemed to work out pretty well. She's getting targeted, so I'll actually have her evade this turn. Let's do this on the transport, and then let's do cold ammo on this person. Some of the audio definitely clipping as well. Again, it's just it comes back to just minor polish stuff, man. That's really it. Little more time in the oven, little extra spit and polish, and I think that this could be something cool. Alright, let's see. Who's left? Okay, Trash Scout. I mean, they're pretty much dead. I mean, let's just spread damage. Like, we pretty much got this, even if we miss everything here. Like, even if we were to miss every shot, they still would have died on the next turn just from the residual damage anyway. Alright, 4 more for what I think is an optional objective, so that's like, what, maybe one more fight? Threat radar? Picking up anything? Picking up something, but I don't know where it is. Is it above? I mean, it would make sense for the optional objective to be, hey, like, kill everything. I think I'm getting targeted. Oh, well, there's something here. Hang on. There we go. Presumably, this is the last fight that I need to do. Is this 4? This is only 2. Okay. I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna try to kind of take these guys out pretty cleanly. I don't know if we need to do any fancy strategies here. I actually didn't kill. That's surprising. There we go. The frostbite damage killed. Alright, so 2 more. Is there no one else? The music is good. I like the music. Anybody? Who wants to fight? I'm looking for some smoke. Okay. Nice. Alright, so this should be the last fight we need. I also don't know if, like, if this is an optional objective. I don't know if it, I don't know if it just gets us, like, oh, now she has frost cannon. Sick. I don't know if that just gets us essentially more experience. Is there, like, an optional reward or something like that? I don't know. Oh, I missed. That sucks. Hers hit. Let's try that again. Somebody's frost cannon has to hit. Okay, his missed again. Really? That's super annoying. Now I'm at a disadvantage. I don't know if the disadvantage actually is affecting my hit chance. Maybe that's a thing. Let's just try to do cold ammo. It must be, because, like, missing this many hits in a row is kind of crazy. Luckily, we could just sort of brute force our way through some of that. Alright. Those guys are dealt with. Let's go over here to Barboso's Ace Squad. Take them out, shall we? What the bloody hell are you doing? There's only 4 of them. You meddling half-wit. Straight into the basement. Okay. Alright, let's take him out. Interestingly, Barboso already has frostbite coming into it. That's kind of strange. I wonder what the deal is there. Maybe that implies that maybe he would be weak to fire, actually? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, but... Oh, look at this. This must be a glitch. We don't see, like, our actual name readout here. Luckily, we kind of already know what it does anyway, so that's not really a big deal. Let's try... Wind energy booster might actually be kind of nice. Let's put that on Granny. And let's have Granny do... Let's try a frost cannon on... The engine's got the least amount of health. By the way, did I not have Granny using... Wasn't Granny using something totally different? I thought I had her using the other ability. Okay. So heat energy strike didn't really do much to them anyway. I guess let's attack the gunnery with it. She's got actually some heat coming on her, so I wonder. She's going up first, so I'm gonna try to put tailwind on myself there. Maybe that'll help a little bit. He's getting attacked by Barboso, so I'm gonna evade. And I'll evade with Granny as well. Her AP is actually kind of low. Dude, it's like all messed up. I used Arius Blaze and Tailwind, and it's showing the Frost attack animation. This battle's like all glitched out right now. Okay, so I got 2 party members armored. That feels pretty good. Let's do... let's try maybe hot ammo on the deck. And I mean, as long as I've got the AP for it, I'm just gonna armor up everybody I can, I guess. He's not being targeted. I maybe should have actually had her evade, but it's probably fine. And then let's try this on gunnery again. She's being targeted, but she's got plenty of health. So I'm actually kind of tempted to use that on Barboso and see what that does. Alright, let's send it. See what happens. Alright, it showed the right animation this time. Miss. Great. Alright. Alright, so they're done. He's not taking any extra damage from it. He's also not resistant to it, which is interesting. I don't really know what the deal is there. Let's actually have Glenn evade. One last person to armor up, and that's Granny. So might as well do it. She's getting targeted by Barboso, although Barboso doesn't seem like he's a super major threat right now, to be honest. And then let's send that at the engine. Let's see what we can do here. Armor seems a little OP, like... Even when they are hitting, they're doing like 1 damage. Come on, hit. Nice. Alright, so now we have advantage. Yeah, man, let's just full send everything at this dude, I guess. In light energy booster. That's interesting. Causes bullseye. That actually might be helpful. Send it. Yeah, see? Like, they're literally doing no damage. Ugh. Hopefully that bullseye helps. To where Granny's attack will actually hit. Okay. Very good. I mean, at this point, that dude's like more threatening than... Like, the deck is more threatening than the boss was at this point. So he's going to evade this turn. Does Granny still have Bullseye? Okay, she does. So the Bullseye actually does carry, which is good. He's probably gonna dodge anything I send at him. But we'll try it anyway. I wonder if we could try to give Glenn Bullseye. Maybe that'll help a little. Let's just send everything at the deck. I'm just trying to get rid of the deck at this point. Oh, Granny's out of AP, so let's evade. Yeah. RIP the audio there. Alright, there's the deck. And there's the engine, I guess. Oh no, I got some health back somehow. Sure, why not? Alright. So just full send everything at the engine, I guess. Something's gotta hit. He's got Bullseye now, so... Nice. There we go. 8,000 crown. Nice. Yeah, you kind of weren't a threat at all, Barboso. It's a pretty easy fight. Fabio. Now we can pick up our friends. Just escape from Blossom. Now we can make a visit to the Order's Guild. Our leader, Captain Gunbelt. Captain Gunbelt is a good name. Yeah, for sure. Grant has a lot to say to, Gully. Nice. We'll head back to the port. Job well done. Little kind of, you know, mini set of missions there, which I feel like is a pretty good summation. I feel like it's a good little slice of the game there. Nice. Here we are, back at the port. So now we can go to the Pirates Guild, get all enlisted and stuff, and I assume continue on with our story from there. But that's where we're going to wrap it up for the video. Hopefully y'all have dug this little look at Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire. Again, I think the game has some cool ideas. I actually like the story and the characters and the music and stuff, and I even kind of like the visual style of the game, but there's some real polish issues that the game the game needs a little TLC. Like it just does. It just needs a little more time in the oven. This is also the Switch version of the game. The game is probably out on other platforms that can run it better. So maybe these are issues that are only pertinent to the Switch version of the game. I don't know. I haven't played any other versions of the game, so that's maybe something to keep in mind as well. But overall, you know, I think it's cool. I think it has some good ideas. It just needs a little spit and polish to really kind of, you know, get it where it needs to be. Combat's like pretty fun. It's nothing too crazy. It's very simplistic, but it's kind of fun. And again, I like the vibes. The vibes of the game are good. Just, you know, a little bit of polish, and we could really have something here. So this has been a look at Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire. Thanks again to PQube, who let us check out this version of the game. It's out now. Again, I think 10% launch window discount for the game as well. There's a purchase link in the video description if you want to pick it up. This again has been Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire. I've been Seth, and we'll see you in the next one.